Great to see you tonight. How about a big hand for our hostess with the mostest? Hey, Wendy. Oh, okay. The first piece I'm going to read is called Touched. He kept shaking my hand. It was the damnedest thing. I went to Stanford Law School, I said. Wow, he replied. Let me shake your hand. I did a triathlon, I said. That's amazing, he gushed. Let me shake your hand. He'd invited me to write. When I blew into that Starbucks, I launched into a diatribe about the boring blind date I just fled. See, this was not a date. I even turned down coffee. Just water, thanks. A wasp with Mayflower forefathers, to this Jewish girl, he looked every bit the nebbish on first glance. A pancake hat resting on his balding head, baggy, pleated, corduroy pants, hiding his runner's legs, scuffed, beige Skechers. Skechers? Are you kidding me? I'd never have said yes to a date. But this was not a date. The Starbucks barista shouting, Stacy, Paul, Tiffany, Manuel. The growl, honk, and hiss of the industrial espresso machine, the twitter of 3 teenage Asian girls, 2 suits talking business over dueling Blackberries. We had to lean in to hear each other. It was 2 p.m. on a bright Tuesday in June, not a date. I drank water. We were here to write. We'd met at a reading during intermission. I was alone in the lobby when he walked in. The memory of the story he read returned to me in jolts. Green roller skates, a brown paper bag, a black gun, a blue bowl of tuna. I'd smiled and said, I loved your piece. All the string this kite needed to fly. I write at Starbucks, he said. Would you like to join me? See, not a date, just write. But we didn't write. We read, we talked, we fell through space. So you just started writing last year, he asked? I can't believe it. Let me shake your hand. In the background, the croon of mocha latte, the sweet overtones of whipped cream, a tower of stacked coffee cups, travel mugs, bagged beans, and mixed CDs for sale. As we said goodbye, he shook my hand again, like a Tourette's of touch. What an odd man, I thought as I drove away. I can't tell you why I emailed him later that night, but I can tell you now why I married him 6 years later. What was up with all that handshaking? I asked him after he moved in with me. It was the only way I could think of to touch you. That's not true, I thought. Your words. There were always your words. Thank you. On a little different note, my next piece is called Ode to KY. Odes are a big thing now. Sharon Olds just came out with a whole book of odes, or she's about to. Very exciting. Ode to KY. You would call me summer, and I would call you fall, but the seasons pleat my neck in crepey goose flesh, and frost is gathering in your hair. Cold breeches are thinning skin. It's not too late, my love. Your sly finger on my bare thigh still incites a wildfire. Don't turn on the TV, open a book, fan the flames, rise with my steam, steal up the stairs, peel off my clothes, and lay me down on sheets of mint and celadon. Yes, the dry winds of menopause have parched my hidden spring. And yes, the pump that fills your fire hose is slower to its task. So get out the pink and the blue and let's get it on. You, Mr. White Boy, can lip sync Barry White as you bathe Colette in pink liquid essence of fireworks. And I slick Buddy in blue oil infused with gunpowder. Afterwards, I, Miss Super Jew, will lay offerings of sticky plum, ripe peach, and daisy chains on the altar of our nightstand, crooning prayers of gratitude to the gods of KY who created yours and mine to lubricate our love. Thank you.